Ladies and gentlemen, g'day. It's your mate Nalan here, and we have another Days Gone video. I've just done one just recently on weapons, and this one here is another suggestion from Leah on this one was on hordes. So we're going to have a look at horde strategies today. Now, hordes are probably my favourite thing in the game. So I am keen to crack into this one and go do a horde. So before we go and do a horde, the first thing I say is make sure you have all your weapons ready to go. Alright. So everything's got full ammo. Perfect. That's what we want to see. And the other thing as well is make sure you've got all your Molotovs crafted and ready to go. So hopefully you've got Molotovs. Pipe bombs are also another handy one to craft, and napalm Molotov if you have that available. The other one is proximity bombs and attractors. Attractors are really important for hordes. So my strategy for hordes is kill them all. Seems pretty basic, doesn't it? But no, hordes can be quite difficult, and I know for a long time when I first started this game, I was getting very much owned by the hordes that I was coming across. Now, hopefully this horde here, oh yeah, you can see them there. So you can see there's a horde in that tunnel. Right, so try not to activate them straight away because that that won't help you. But what I'm going to do for this particular one is I'm going to use my surroundings to help basically take out this horde. So what we're going to do, if I can do this properly, I'm going to go around this side. It's important to sort of look at each horde. Don't just run in there all guns blazing because you're going to get yourself killed probably. So what we're going to do is we're going to go above this horde here, and what I'm going to do is lay down some proximity mines. Proximity mines, like that. And we'll put another one over here. So basically going to funnel them into this area here once I activate it. Now if we use, you can see how many are there. There is quite a few. All right, so once we activate these fellas, it's gonna be carnage. Now how else are we going to approach this? So what I'm going to do is when I oh shit, here we go. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Time to run, guys, time to run. That wasn't the plan, but this is good. Right. That'll slow them down a little bit. So it's good to funnel them into those areas so you can... Here we go. There is a lot of zombies here. Right, we're going to have to run. It's all about actively retreating. So you can see that a lot of the numbers have actually dropped off and they've gone back to their tunnel, but we still have quite a few here. So we're going to quickly take out these guys. It helps to slow everything down just so you can get your aim on. And you can see how effective the MG is with taking on hordes as well. So if you saw my last video, you'll see that I did mention that taking on hordes, you want to use an MG. Now you can see that I basically got myself out of that situation there. It was a little bit premature when I jumped off that little bridgeway. Now I'm gonna show you here exactly why the Rock Chuck is the best gun in the game, because it's got a silencer. And look what happens when I shoot these zombies. So the rest of them basically ignore what's going on. So you can pretty much just pick off the zombies one by one as they are retreating back to their original positions. Quite an easy way to do it. And you can see all these guys retreating back. So the thing about doing a zombie horde is if you run far enough, they will lose interest and they'll go back to the original positions, right? So this is exactly what's happening here. And with the rock chuck gun, I can pretty much just sit here and pick them off. And we're going to just do this now. Now, the only ones coming towards me are the ones that I've actually shot and not killed. See, the rest are just going back to the original positions there. Right, so we're going to try again with what I was talking about before. So we're going to go back to that position I was in, and then we are going to basically alert the horde. Now, I don't want to take out this entire horde, so this is the other thing. Now, after in-game, you can actually regenerate every horde and just replay them over and over again. But when you are not in in-game, what happens is that once you've completed that horde is gone. Okay? So you can see there's still quite a few of them here, so we do not want to complete the horde completely. So I want to take out about 90% of these guys, and then I can come back to this horde, it'll regenerate, and I can come back to it and do it again, right? So we're going to throw down a distractor. This is going to bring them all out, and then we're going to nail them with Molotovs. You can see them all running there. And napalm bomb just for funsies. And you see that's going to take out a fair portion of these zombies. Now they're going to come up here. They're going to make their way up here because they're going to try and take me out. Some of them are going to go around this way. So you can see some of them are actually heading around this way here, which is not ideal. We actually want to filter them all that way. Oh, look at that. They lost interest pretty quickly. So let's just keep throwing bombs at them. Oh, that's a proximity bomb. What about some grenades? Let's throw some grenades. So you can actually filter these guys and take them out pretty easily. I'm a little bit nervous about them coming over this way. You can see them there. I'm not entirely sure where to go, to be honest. I was actually hoping for them to come up here, and then I could take them out there. So let's see if we can aggravate them even more. Here they come. Oh. Right, so as I've been focusing on these ones behind me, the proximity bombs have gone off and probably taken out a few of them as well. So as you can see, you can actually go back and forth with these hordes, and you can sort of run away and then take them out individually.
Shit, almost out.
And obviously you can bomb them quite a bit as well. As you saw, I basically filtered them all into one position and then threw Molotovs and bits and pieces at them as well. And here we go with the rock chuck. It's just so easy to just pick them off. Just like that. So that is pretty much how you take on a horde. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Here we go. I've set them off now. I mean, you can even do this with a handgun. And I remember on my very first playthrough, coming across these hordes, I would just absolutely panic because there'd be, you know, dozens of zombies coming towards me, but you can basically learn their patterns and easily take them out. So that is basically how you handle hordes. Let's just see how many are left there. See, there's still you know, a couple of dozen or so that are still left there. We're not going to take them out because basically what will happen is that horde will regenerate and I can come and take them out at a later time. So that gives you an idea of how the hordes work. It is one of my favourite things in the game is to take on hordes. It is just so much fun, and as you come across them, you can hear hordes. If you're sort of riding around on your motorbike and you hear a horde, stop, have a look, and get yourself ready to take them on. So you don't just go all guns blazing. Come up with a bit of a plan to take on that horde, and you should be successful. So hopefully this has been helpful, guys. Please like and subscribe to the page, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.